This one's for... Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation. All contributions are welcome. Stretch my legs.
Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jabbering. Walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows.
Please give it your all.
If they bothered to see from the cage to bay. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. But it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. used to wind up alone, but it's just how it goes.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how
Now entering chiral network coverage.
it's just how it goes. 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 Hey!
Trappers. I will always support you.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
They're in danger. I gotta get back. Who the fuck are these guys?
It's literally the fourth quarter. And why?
Check,
There needs to
testing.
be a serious conversation between Muslims and Christians that really needs to be heard. And really, people need to put their bias aside, realize that there's all types of messaging out there. X is by far one of the most toxic places I've ever seen in my life. You know, the app itself. And, you know, just our own history. Danny, I never, first of all, when I came on the first episode of your show, I was not here to talk about Islam. I'm sure you've done 10,000 podcasts since that day. But I didn't come to talk about Muslims and Islam. Actually, I came here to speak about Albanians and their history and, you know, losing my family in the Kosovo War and walking out of the, you know, World Trade Center the day it got hit as a young man.
Bro, the first time you came on, it was such a shocking thing for me after we released that, because all of the people I have known throughout my life that still have my phone number that are Albanian, they all hit me up. They're like, no fucking way. I was so shocked how close-knit the Albanian community is.
Shout out to the Albanians, to my sheepies. But just to give the natural progression of how that happened, we were talking about the lockdowns at that time. Remember, the whole world was in chaos. But I think what happened during 2019 and on, we have not seen nothing compared to what might be coming our way. From energy lockdowns to massive global war to total financial collapse and so on and so forth. I was on your show, we were talking about, you know, natural things, and that's when that one clip went viral about how I showed the word Allah is the same word used in all three Abrahamic faiths. Whether you speak Hebrew, Aramaic, the language of Christ, or Arabic, that clip has gone bananas. It literally changed the analytics on Google. It was one of the most searched things. Like, it was just crazy. But it was to show that commonality and how little people know about their own faiths, let alone the faiths of other people. I can tell you, someone that's been a member of the Muslim community for the majority of my life. It is by far the most attacked religion, the most misunderstood religion, and the most propagandized against religion on earth. And I've noticed that in all my conversations throughout the world, throughout the country, everywhere I go, in the streets, people that hate me, people that love me, I've noticed one common denominator: ignorance. Ignorance, then. And the powers that be and the elite that control this world rely on people's ignorance. I beg you today in this episode, please go and look at the things that we're going to cover today. Please open your mind. There's a trap that's being laid. It's already been laid. It's already been in motion for a very long time. A plan to make Christians and Muslims go at it. Forget what's happened since 9/11, okay? I'm talking about Armageddon, okay? That's where this all leads. But it's not because Muslims and Christians need to be mortal enemies. It's because certain groups of people, it benefits them. It benefits the extremists of their faith. I, as a Muslim, can tell you, there's definitely some extremists in the Muslim religion. You, as a Christian, can admit there's probably some pretty evil people that call themselves Christians. 700,000 cases of assault against children. The Anglican Church, as of last spring, the Archbishop stepped down for covering up a scandal against 100 boys. And there's been malicious things that have happened all around the world throughout history and can all be claimed to one religion or not, even though none of those religions teach anybody to do those types of things. I have never, ever blamed the doctrine of another faith for evil acts. Yet it always seems, Danny, when it comes to Muslims, their religion is always used as a way to dehumanize. And I'll give you a very clear-cut example. Migrants. For the record, I, as an American, never agreed with open borders. Do not believe in mass migration. I do believe in the sovereignty of the United States of America, and it should be protected. But if we're talking in terms of propaganda, the media, every time you heard a term of migrants, right? When they were talking about the migration problem in Europe, which Europe created themselves, by the way, by back in the United States, by destabilizing the entire Middle East, by bombing the shit out of how many Arab nations, okay? And those people started flooding on the shores of Europe, right? So they created the problem. People like Dominik Tarczewski of Poland, who would get on the news and, we are proud that we do not let one Muslim refugee into Europe. That's great, brother. I believe in sovereignty. I believe that there shouldn't be mass migration. But what's causing the mass migration? Why are these people seeking shelter in Europe? That's number one. Dominik Tarczewski of Poland and all the other hypocrites that are in power Should talk about how Poland, for example, sent a couple thousand soldiers to destabilize Iraq. So you were responsible for that country being overthrown, and I was not a fan of Saddam. Overthrowing that country, creating the millions of people that lost their lives, lost their homes, lost their families. Places like Syria and this place and that place. And again, not a fan of any of those rulers, by the way. Yeah. Just for the record. And then at the same time, you created the victim, and then you blame them. But what did they do different? Look at America. We've had hundreds of millions of immigrants come into the U.S. Most of them from Latin countries. Most of them from South America, from Salvador, from Mexico, from Guatemala, right? Those are predominantly what religion? Catholic. So when you listen to assholes like Tommy Robinson, who, by the way, I just found out blocked me. I guess you couldn't handle the heat, Tommy. Who's the wanker now? You fucking wanker. Tommy Robinson, on behalf of the 2 billion Muslims around the world, I'd like to personally send you my fuck you, bro. Publicly on the Danny Jones podcast, and I'm going to deal with you in a moment. That's a guy who's in London going crazy. The Muslim grooming gangs, the Pakistanis, Who, you want to call them Pakistani grooming gangs? I don't got a problem with that. Not all Muslims are Pakistani, right? There's 2 billion Muslims, Danny. The minority are Arabs. Did you know that? Only 19% of Muslims are Arab. Only 19% are Arab. Tommy Robinson goes nuts in the UK, grooming gangs, this and that. In my opinion, he was in the Epstein emails, by the way.
Tommy Robinson?
Tommy Robinson was in the Epstein files.
Was Gavin McInnes in the Epstein files?
And they were saying, I think it was between him and Steve Bannon, if I'm not mistaken, if you could pull it up, because they're deleting them left and right now. In the Epstein emails, they were mentioning how Tommy Robinson is the cheapest one to pay off. That's in the fucking emails.
Shut up, for real?
Welcome to MTS. How are you today? Very well, thank you.
It's our anniversary, and I promised my wife that I'm gonna buy her a dream home house.
I'm here to buy my dream home.
Just one to pay off. That's in the fucking emails.
Shut up, for real? Find it, Steve.
Oh, internet. Please post this if I'm lying.
I have not seen this.
Oh,
no,
internet.
Steve will find it.
Tommy Robinson was mentioned as the cheapest one to buy.
Steve will find it.
Steve Bannon, I think, was mentioned in that email. Look it up, brother, because I've never made you work more in your life, brother. No, because the world's literally in danger, brother. We're literally in the fourth quarter. We're 20 seconds to midnight, as they say. Yeah. Literally, this could go nuclear if things go wrong. Okay? Where am I going with all this? Did you ever once, as an American, turn on the news with all these Latinos coming in? Millions of them. Did they ever call them even Latino migrants? No. Migrants.
Illegal migrants.
Did they ever call them Catholic migrants?
Hell no.
So do you not see?
Not good branding.
But look at the hypocrisy.
Yes, of course.
So something to be perceived negative, they'll never attach someone's religion. Even when that Sikh driver or whatever killed some guy with the truck, he made a U-turn, the fucking idiot.
Right.
He makes a U-turn. Everyone remembers that video from a few months ago.
Yep.
They didn't broadcast it was his religion. Why is it? Ask yourselves, those of you that have this hatred in your hearts, ask yourselves, why do they always attach Muslim, Islamist, a new word? Okay? There you go.
Epstein and Steve Bannon discussed Tommy Robinson in newly released files. Okay, what'd they say? Is there a screenshot?
Read it, brother.
What the hell happened?
Just go see if there's a screenshot. Let's read the actual. Let's get it from the horse's mouth, not this fucking columnist.
Not this crazy Albanian either.
Is that an Albanian who wrote that?
I am. I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
We gotta bring receipts.
See if you can find an actual screenshot.
If I'm not mistaken, there was a quote of something. He's lowest bid, basically, like lowest price, basically, to get this guy to keep doing whatever he's doing, basically.
Sure.
Okay.
Interesting.
Internet, put the comments. Go do your homework.
What? I don't.
One dude on our team, we're a small team, there's only 19 of us, right? He said he wondered if he
patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou. I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So
you see me? You can't. Because you're dead. Blue?
Oh my god, that's so sad, bro. How'd Lou die? Come on now. They killed my boy Lou. My boy Lou.
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out unjustly.
Damn, bro, that's some traumatic shit.
Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please. Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me. Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Bro, are you serious? They really killed Lou?
Intoxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough. Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They are pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously?
Okay, I have the proof.
Believe that
And if you're just getting up to speed, a few days ago I admitted that aliens helped me create the technology that is now.
It's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the Tarkarans. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Karelium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam.
Jared Kushner has been trying to turn Gaza into...
You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on.
So,
we dive into the
exceptional
tower and
planes
use it
require
to travel
exceptional
underground.
proof.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
Right, so
what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the Plate Gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side. Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Well?
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? Puppet? No, no! No, I am alive, and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on, one more adventure. Hmm?
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. Hmm? I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to above.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child.
Sticking with it, for
I mean,
not
that's
giving up.
what Lou
That
would
is really
want,
something.
right?
Now you know what you should do?
Brand new adventure with
Turn the thing off.
I'm excited for you.
For heaven's sakes, and go outside. You know, breathe the
Go and get your
air,
gear
take a
sorted.
walk, call a member of the
We'll be
opposite sex. You know what I'm talking about. You know, you have a whole life.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
You think you have a choice?
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh?
Hmm. get going. If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn. You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. And when all is said and done, you can take stock. Decide what's next.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh. And a big one at that. Let's make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Warning. Cargo prohibited for transit outside the continent detected.
Alright, that's it for right now. Take a break.